So this is the game ready to play. We've got Captain Hook in his hammock with 12 little bits of treasure. Then there's 4 character pieces and 4 tools that you can use to take the treasure from the hammock. And then there's a spinner that tells you how many spaces you can go around the board. So you start anywhere you like on the board and you move around according to the number that you have spun on the spinner. And depending on what type of square you land on, that determines the type of treasure that you need to take from the hammock. And sometimes you have a choice of which tool, and sometimes it will tell you which tool you need to use. So you just use that tool to remove the treasure from the hammock without either tipping the treasure off or knocking Captain Hook off his hammock. And then at the end, the winner is the one that has the most treasure or hasn't knocked Captain Hook out of his hammock. Okay, your turn. Spin the spinner. You've got 4. Okay, move him around 4 spaces and see what he lands on. And what has he landed on?
A sack.
A sack, so that means you need to take one of the sacks off the hammock. You can use whichever tool you like.
The tweezers.
Okay, go on then. Oh! You dropped it, so you've got to give it a TikTok crop.
I already have.
Okay, thank you. Right, I've landed on the cutlass square, so I need to use the cutlass to take any one of the pieces of treasure. I'm going to go for this one.
Well done, you did very well. That one was
Well
gone
done.
in then.
That's my treasure. That's right, put it in there and try and lift it out. Oh, brilliant. Oh dear, it fell in the water. TikTok crop gets that one. I think it would be quite difficult to actually knock Captain Hook out of the hammock because he's quite stable in there. But it certainly is quite tricky, especially with some of the tools, to get some of the pieces of treasure out of the hammock. So you do still need a certain amount of skill.